Hello friends, welcome to our channel. Today topic is evaluation of definite integral. Evaluation of definite integrals whose limits are from 0 to infinity by using the Laplace transformation. This is the today's topic. This is very important topic. In this method we can observe the application of Laplace transform and importance of the Laplace transformation. Please see one example. Find integral 0 to infinity. This is a definite integral with the limits 0 to infinity. E power minus 2t into cos 3t dt by using Laplace transformation. This is the structure of the given problem. Entire in this topic, we are going to find out the value of a definite integral whose limits are provided as 0 to infinity. Okay. For example, we do not have the knowledge on Laplace transform. We don't know Laplace transform and their properties. Then how can find out this integral? According to intermediate knowledge, we can find this integral by using the integral formula. Clearly, this integral is in the form of e power ax into cos bx. What is the formula for integral e power ax into cos bx? E power ax by a square plus b square whole into a cos bx plus b sin bx. This is the structure of the given integral. But this formula is very lengthy and difficult to apply in this one. Okay. But by using the definition of Laplace transform, we can easily simplify the value of this integral. Okay. See. That is the importance of Laplace transform. By definition of Laplace transform of a function f of t, we have integral 0 to infinity e power minus st into f of t dt is equal to L of f of t. L of f of t. This is the original definition of Laplace transform. Once see, integral 0 to infinity e power minus st f of t dt is equal to L of f of t. Now write the given problem here and compare the given problem with the original definition. So you will get the required result. E power minus 2t into cos 3t dt. By comparing this problem with the above original formula, we have cos 3t instead of f of t. That's why result is L of cos 3t. And one more thing is here, which is we have e power minus 2t instead of e power minus st. That's why what is the value of s? 2. That's why we should replace s is equal to 2. We should replace s is equal to 2 in this Laplace transformation of cos 3t. So what is L of cos 3t? S by s square plus 3 square, because a is 3 here, which is 9, and replace s is equal to 2 here. So by replacing s is equal to, you will get 2 by 2 square plus 9. 2 square plus 9 is 4 plus 9. 4 plus 9 is 13. So the result is 2 by 13. In this way we can easily find the value of this definite integral by using the Laplace transform. Okay, this is the application of Laplace transform. By definition of Laplace transform, we can easily find out any definite integral whose limits are 0 to infinity only. That is the application of Laplace transformation. See the one more example. Find integral 0 to infinity e power minus 4t into sin 2t into d by using Laplace transform. So please see the solution. First of all, write the definition of the Laplace transform. By definition of Laplace transform, we know that L integral 0 to infinity write this one. Integral 0 to infinity e power minus st into f of t into dt is equal to L of f of t. Now compare the given problem with this original definition. What is the given problem? Integral 0 to infinity e power minus 4t into sin 4t into dt is equal to, we are observing that we have sin 4t instead of f of t. That's why you will get L of sin 4t. Please observe the structure of this one first. Integral 0 to infinity exponential function which is of the form e power minus st into f of t dt is equal to L of f of t. That's why integral 0 to infinity e power minus 4t sin 4t dt becomes L of sin 4t. We have f of t is equal to sin 4t in this problem. That's why replace f of t by sin 4t. And one more difference is here, which is, what is s here? We have e power minus 4t instead of e power minus st. That's why the value of s is 4. So after finding Laplace transform of sin 4t, replace s is equal to 4. Because in the original definition we have s, but in this problem we have s is equal to 4. That's why. What is the Laplace transformation of sin at? A by s square plus a square. That's why you will get 4 by s square plus 4 square, which is 16. In this Laplace transform of sin 4t, replace s is equal to 4. So 4 by s square, 4 square, s square is nothing but 4 square, 4 square is nothing but 16, 16 plus 16. So 4 by 32 is the final answer. In this way we can easily simplify this type of integrations whose limits are 0 to infinity. Okay. One more example. Find integral 0 to infinity e power minus t into cos square t dt. E power minus t into cos square dt. Okay, please see. Again write the definition of Laplace transform. By definition of Laplace transform of f of t, we have L of f of t is equal to integral 0 to infinity e power minus st into f of t into dt. This is the original definition, and you can write this definition from this side. So that is integral 0 to infinity e power minus st into f of t into dt is equal to L of f of t. Now write the given problem here and compare with the original definition. So integral 0 to infinity given problem given as e power minus t into cos square t dt. We are observing that what is f of t here? Cos square t. That's why it is L of cos square t, and it is enough to find out the value of s here. We have e power minus t instead of e power minus st. That's why s is equal to 1 here. So replace s is equal to 1 in this one. Okay. And how can we find out L of cos square t? We do not have the direct formula for cos square, L of cos square t. That's why reduce this cos square to another function by using trigonometry. 1 minus cos square t can written as 1 plus cos 2t whole by 2. If it is sin square t, you can write as 1 minus cos 2t whole by 2. And replace s is equal to 1. 1 by 2 is the constant term, take outside from Laplace. And what is L of 1? 1 by s. What is L of cos 2t? S by s square plus 2 square, which is 4. In this Laplace, replace s is equal to 1. And finally substitute s is equal to 1, you will get the result. Half into 1 by 1, 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 4, 1 by 4. And this is nothing but half into 5 plus 1, 6 by 5 by taking the LCM 3 times. So the result of the given integral is 3 by 5. In this way, we can complete the solution of the given problem. Okay. One more problem. Find integral 0 to infinity t into e power minus t into sin t dt by using Laplace transform. By using Laplace transform. One of the important problem in this model. Okay, please see carefully. First of all, as usually, write the definition of Laplace transform. By definition of Laplace transform of f of t, we have integral 0 to infinity e power minus st into f of t into dt is equal to Laplace transformation of the function f of t. Once compare the given problem with this one. First write exponential term. Okay, after that write the remaining terms. So you will get integral 0 to infinity. First write e power minus t into what are the remaining terms? T into sin t into dt. We are observing that t sin t is the function of t. We have t sin t instead of f of t. That's why we should find out Laplace transformation of L of t sin t. L of t sin t. And we have e power minus t instead of e power minus st. That's why replace s is equal to 1 in this Laplace transform. Replace s is equal to 1 in this Laplace transform. Clearly we are observing that what is the structure of the inside function? T sin a t form. We have a direct formula. What is the formula for L of t sin a t? L of t sin a t is equal to 2as by s square plus a square whole square. According to this formula, replace a is equal to 1 in this one. So you will get 2s by s square plus 1 square whole square. At s is equal to 1. So now replace s is equal to 1. So 2 into 1, 2 by 1 square plus 1 square, 2. 2 square. 2 square is nothing but 4. So which is 1. This is the final result. In this way, we can simply solve the given problem. Okay. Suppose we do not have the knowledge on Laplace transform. We do not know any definition of Laplace transform and their properties. Just imagine that we are in intermediate stage. How can we solve this problem? Is it solve this problem by using only integration formula? Okay, if there are two functions here in product, just we can apply UV rule. But here we are observing that 3 terms are in product. So it is not possible to find this type of integrals by using ordinary integration formula. That's why Laplace transformations are very, very important. By using Laplace transform, we can easily solve this type of problem also. That's why Laplace transformations are very, very important. And write one more problem. Find integral 0 to infinity sin t by t. Very, very important problem. By using Laplace transform. Of course, here the given function is in division, sin t by t form. We do not have any division rule in integrations. In integrations, we have only uv formula. We do not have integral u by v. We are unable to evaluate this integral by using ordinary integration formula. But by using Laplace transform, we can easily evaluate this integral. See the solution. So by definition of Laplace transform, we have integral 0 to infinity e power minus st into f of t into dt is equal to Laplace transformation of the function f of t. So compare the given problem here. Integral 0 to infinity sin t by t into dt. Sin t by, we are observing that integration is in the form of integral 0 to infinity sin t by t dt. Compare this problem with the above original definition. We do not have any exponential function here. So I will write this problem as integral 0 to infinity, integral 0 to infinity e power minus 0 t. What is e power minus 0 t? E power 0. E power 0 is 1. Okay. So, and write the function as sin t by t into d. Now compare this term with the original form. We have sin t by t instead of f of t. And s is equal to 0. That's why the result is L of sin t by t. Put s is equal to 0 in this Laplace transform. Take it equation number 1. Now we are going to find out the value of L of sin t by t first. We know that L of f of t by t is equal to, by division rule, we know L of f of t by t is equal to integral s to infinity Laplace transformation of the numerator into d's. We should take the integration of L of f of t with respect to s. So replace the values. L of sin t by t integral s to infinity Laplace transformation of numerator, which is sin t, into ds. So what is integral s to infinity L of sin t? Laplace of sin t is nothing but 1 by s square plus 1 into ds. What is the integration of 1 by s square plus 1? Tan inverse. Already I told this problem in previous session. Tan inverse of s square plus 1 within the limits s to infinity. By applying upper limit, you will get tan inverse of infinity. First you will get tan inverse of infinity. Sorry, integral of tan inverse of s 1 by s square plus 1 is only tan inverse of s. Only tan inverse of s. Minus, replace s by s only. Tan inverse of s. Tan inverse of infinity is nothing but pi by 2 minus tan inverse of s. Take it equation. This is the value of L of sin t by t value. Substitute this value in equation number 1. Okay, this is the equation number 1. Substitute this L of sin t by t value by this one. So you will get integral 0 to infinity. Now replace e power minus 0 t by 1. So you will get sin t by t into d is equal to L of sin t by t. The value of L of sin t by t is pi by 2 minus tan inverse of s within the limits s is equal to 0. At s is equal to 0. Replace s is equal to 0. Pi by 2 minus tan inverse of 0. What is tan inverse of 0? 0. So the value of this one is pi by 2. Finally you conclude that integral 0 to infinity sin t by t dt is equal to pi by 2. This is the conclusion. Very, very important result. Okay, this is also remember as formula. Okay, integral 0 to infinity sin t by t dt is equal to pi by 2. Similarly, if you find integral 0 to infinity sin a t by t, a is any number, then also you will get same result, which is pi by 2. Okay, very, very important. Okay, I will explain one more problem. Find integral 0 to infinity cos at minus cos bt whole by t into dt by using Laplace transform. By using Laplace transform, very important problem this one also. Okay. First write the definition of Laplace transform as usual. By definition of Laplace transform, we have integral 0 to infinity e power minus st into f of t into dt is equal to Laplace transformation of the function f of t. Okay, here f of t is nothing but product of the exponential term. Please compare the given problem with this problem now. By comparing the given problem with this problem, we are observing that exponential function is not there in the given problem. That's why given problem can be written as integral 0 to infinity. Instead of e power minus st, we should write as e power minus 0t into cos at minus cos bt whole by t into d is equal to, we have cos at minus cos bt whole by t instead of f of t. We have this term instead of f of t. That's why result is L of cos at minus cos bt whole by t. And in this Laplace transform, at finally we should replace s is equal to 0. Okay. Now it is enough to calculate the value of this Laplace transform of this function. Okay. Next heading to find L of cos at minus cos bt whole by t. We are observing that it is in the division formula. Okay. We know that L of f of t by t is equal to integral s to infinity Laplace transformation of the numerator. Laplace transformation of the numerator. That implies L of cos at minus cos bt whole by t is equal to integral s to infinity Laplace transformation of the numerator, which is L of cos at minus cos bt into ds. Integral s to infinity. What is the Laplace of cos at? S by s square plus a square minus s by s square plus b square whole into ds. Whole into ds. Now, how can we find out the integration of these terms? We are observing that numerator is the derivative of the denominator, but 2 is not there. Okay, what is the derivative of s square? 2s. Derivative of a square is 0. So multiply with 2 and divide with 2. So first write 1 by t in the outside. Integral s to infinity 2s by s square plus a square minus 2s by s square plus b square whole into ds. Already we finished the same problem in previous sessions. If you have any doubts regarding this problem, once look at that session. Okay. So we are observing that both parts are in the form of f dash of x by f of x. This is also f dash of x by f of x. According to this formula, we have half into bracket open log of s square plus a square minus log of s square plus b square within the limits s to infinity. Within the limits s to infinity. Okay. But by applying upper limit by s infinity by s, you will get undefined form. Whenever we replace s by infinity, you will get undefined form. That's why don't apply infinity now. You will get log m minus log n form. Half into log of s square plus a square by s square plus b square within the limits s to infinity. Actually, after completion of integration, we should apply the limits of s. We are taking the integration with respect to s. That's why we should replace the limits of s. Upper limit is infinity and lower limit is s. Okay. By applying upper limit infinity, you will get log infinity, which is undefined form. That's why don't substitute s is equal to infinity here directly. Okay. So apply log n minus log n rule first. After that, take common out the highest degree term in s from the numerator and from the denominator. Here s square is the highest degree term. So take common outside. So by taking common outside the term s square, here you will get 1 and here a square by s square. Similarly here also in the denominator also s square is the highest degree term. Take common outside. So you will get 1 plus b square by s square. Now s square getting cancelled. After cancelling the highest degree coefficients, you can substitute s is equal to infinity now. Of into log of 1 plus a by infinity 0 plus 1 plus b by infinity is also 0 minus. Now replace s by s only. Apply the lower limit which is s. You will get similar term. Okay. By replacing s by s, you get only this term. This is nothing but this previous term. So directly write this term. So that is equal to of into, here you get log 1. What is log 1 value? 0. 0 minus log of s square plus a square by s square plus b square. Take this negative sign to power. It can be written as of into log of s square plus b square by s square plus a square. Take it equation number 2. What is this? This is the value of L of cos at minus cos pt by t. Substitute this value in the equation number 1. So in the equation number 1, you have integral 0 to infinity in the left hand side, integral 0 to infinity cos at minus cos bt whole by t into dt becomes L of cos at minus cos bt by t at s is equal to 0. The value of this one is of into log of s square plus b square by s square plus a square at s is equal to 0. By replacing s is equal to 0, you will get of into log of b square by a square. And take this 1 by 2 to the power, squares getting cancelled. The result is log of b by a. Okay, actually we do not have the u by v rule in integrations. So whenever integrations are in the form of u by v, we are unable to solve directly. That's why in such type of problems we can use Laplace transform. But remember that we can apply Laplace transform to the integrations whose limits are 0 to infinity only. Because in the definition of Laplace transform, limits of the integrations are 0 to infinity only. Okay, that's it. Thank you very much. See you to next session.